We're at the Melbourne Leisurefest. Now this is one of the biggest caravan shows in the country, and we've come here to try and find out what the best value for money and most interesting vans are at around that $50,000 to $60,000 mark. We think we've found some absolute rippers. Follow us while we walk you through what stands out. So this is the Avan Aspire 555, but interestingly it's a new model being a rear door. Now that's not what stood out to me when I was walking around Melbourne Leisurefest. What it was is when I poked my head in, Avan had finally updated their interiors. Now the last range of 555s I was in had an orangey brown woodwork and it felt a bit dated. What Avan have done now with curved doors and this oak-like finish is just brought these vans into the 21st century. The other thing that stood out for the 555 was the value for money. Now this van was sitting in its under $44,000 with a couple of options. Add in a bunch more and you can still keep it under 50 grand. This is the new release Jayco Journey 16.5. Now it's been released at the Melbourne Leisurefest at under $50,000. Now expect to drive away with a couple of options a little over 50, but as standard you will get Elco ESC and of course you get Jayco's quality build. Everything's modular, everything comes together brilliantly with excellent space use. One of the standout, more affordable vans I've seen at Leisurefest this year is the JB Marlin. Now it's a new release, frameless by JB, so it's quite different and quite a step away from the traditional off-roaders that they've normally built. Now this one comes fairly well equipped and has just been dropped down to 50 grand, but expect normally to pay about 55. Now what I like about it is that it has a 190 litre Thetford fridge and Elco Enduro suspension and ESC as standard, more than enough for a typical caravaner. Now at the show it's $50,000 drive away, but expect to pay about 55 at regular pricing. I've walked around the show all day and I've come back to the same van 3 times now. It's the Olympic 21 family. And what stands out for me is that at $54,500, getting a 21-foot long body with triple bunks in the back for the kids. Now it has a very low ATM at 2,500 kilos, which means it's easy to tow, but it does impact on the payload at only around 400 kilos.